Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ants Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic, does ultraviolet light can kill ants? In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. Ultraviolet light can kill ants if you expose these insects to intense ultraviolet rays for long. Its exposure for a few minutes can cause dehydration or disorientation and affect their reproduction rate. It can also suppress their immune system, affect colony behavior, and hinder foraging behavior. UVC light is lethal for ants and their eggs after direct exposure. Insects have less tolerance to high temperatures and die after constant exposure to many hours, but some UV rays can deal with their tiny bodies in a short time through photochemical reactions. Ultraviolet light can efficiently kill germs from contaminated surfaces and free them from bacteria and other microscopic harmful organisms. Ants can detect UV light in their surroundings as they have specialized receptors in their eyes that are highly sensitive to ultraviolet radiations. Moreover, this light can benefit insects if ants are exposed for a short time, as it allows them to navigate the territories and helps locate resources for food effectively. Accordingly, the desert ant species use it as a compass to navigate the desert because it lacks landscapes and make it difficult for insects to remember the visual cues. It can also help ants communicate with each other by detecting movement patterns. They can also detect flower patterns and identify their contrasting colors with the help of this light. This ability to distinguish between flowers improves their foraging skills and helps them make better decisions for food. However, it can also negatively impact their behavior sometimes. Its effect depends on the duration of the exposure and light intensity because these insects are sensitive to it. They cannot tolerate excessive exposure and quickly leave the spot. It can have some detrimental effects on their health when you directly expose their bodies to ultraviolet light for a long time, but it can damage non-target species and the environment. Furthermore, it can also be deadly for their eggs, but ants protect and store them in deeper compartments of nest to avoid direct exposure. Ultraviolet light affects the behavior of ants when they detect high-intensity ultraviolet rays and create problems in foraging by changing their direction of movement. In addition, it can also negatively impact their bodies and cause severe dehydration, which can affect their survival and lead to death. One of the common problems associated with exposure to ultraviolet light in ants is dehydration because the outer skeleton cannot block its penetrating rays. Their thick exoskeleton, having waxy cuticles, can resist damage by restricting the entry of visible light by allowing ultraviolet rays to pass through the waxy outer layer. This way, their bodies lose moisture after intense exposure due to evaporation and become vulnerable to severe dehydration and desiccation. Accordingly, ants can die when their bodies lose maximum moisture content and get hard, as they can easily break into pieces after becoming hard. Ants have exceptional colony behavior as they coordinate to perform nest activities and cooperate for food collection and nest building. Exposure to high levels of UV rays changes the pattern of their activities as their abilities to coordinate with other fellows decrease. In addition, they cannot perform efficiently while building nests and digging deeper tunnels into the soil. The broad care activities also get disturbed due to the sensitivity towards ultraviolet light. Thanks for watching the video.